Hello there, Aries. Welcome to Private Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about February. February will have 4 weeks in it, which will mean we'll have 4 columns and 3 rows, as per usual. I am going to be talking to you briefly about the messages from my better angels for you for this month. Things are going to get interesting, so I hope that we're all ready, because the messages are interesting, okay? So let's go ahead and talk about what's going on. Number one, I want to tell you that I'm in Texas. So, ta-da! New digs, new space, new place. Interesting lighting. We'll see how it plays and if it works. All right. So let's go ahead and talk about some messages from my better angels. I want to thank you all for your likes, shares, and subscribes. By the way, you all matter so much to me. It matters more to me than most of the rest of it. So I appreciate you. Thank you. My better angels are talking about how in this next month of February, we're going to want to pay attention to how everything isn't actually about us. I know that sounds a little funny and a little bit odd, but the answer remains that as we look at the universe and what's going on around us, we need to think of it more from the perspective of what's going on with the people around us, right? How does this affect other people as much as ourselves? So it's, well, sometimes we'll look at the thing and go, oh my God, this is terrible. And we're like, okay, double check. How's things inside the hula hoop? How are things going inside of our hula hoop? How's it going for us personally? Does that thing on the outside that we want to react to actually affect us, or doesn't it? If it doesn't really affect us, we probably don't need to do much more than acknowledge that we had a feeling about it and let it go, right? If it doesn't truly affect you personally, getting freaked out and upset about it is an unnecessary waste of energy, maybe. So for some of us, it's going to resonate that way. Others of us, it'll be different, right? So it depends on the situation, for sure. So each individual situation should be taken in its own context through February to make sure that how it affects us personally. And if it doesn't affect us personally, maybe we don't have to have that big reaction or be so over the top. When it does affect us personally, we might have that other reaction, all right? There's other things going on. We are definitely wanting to brace ourselves because things are going to be interesting, right? So as things begin to change and begin to be different, we want to be prepared to be a little flexible, not be so particular about how a certain thing goes. It's like, well, so maybe we can't quite get it to happen the way we thought we were going to have it happen, and so we're going to like, oh, okay, we'll make a new adjustment. All right, going to make a new adjustment and get on with it. All right, so just being open to the flexibility situation will be very helpful in the process, and it really goes for all 12 signs. So it's not just you. You're not being singled out, Aries. This is specific to all of us, okay? We have a lot going on, all right? So I do have a candle we're going to go ahead and light. This one is called Tobacco and Patchouli. I've been carrying this thing around for a little bit. It smells divine. It's from the Apothecary, Paddywhack's Apothecary. It's lovely. All I can tell you is I like the way it smells. Makes a little smoky stuff too. So we're going to go ahead and set that on the table. And let's go ahead and grab a guiding card for the month, all right? We're sticking with the Spiral Oracle, all right? So we have this deck here. We're going to go ahead and look at it right now, all right? So I'm going to go ahead and spread it out on the table. Yes, we have new table, right? Everything is a little bit funny. When you're in a new space, you make do with what you got, all right? So what's going on for your guiding message, Aries? Oh, it's right there. Which one? I want that one. There it is. All right. So put these over here. And what's our guiding message? Commitment. Love that. So yes, the card we have for you right now is commitment. It's speaking, of course, to, oops, I can do this. I really can. Here we go. But yes, it is a beautiful card talking about paying attention to how are we in the moment right now? Are we really in it? Are we in it to win it? Are we paying attention to how we grab hold of things, or are we letting little things make us go, well, it doesn't feel good, I don't want to do it, and just walk away? So we need to commit. We need to just say, look, I signed up for this. I'm going to put in 110% on this and see how it goes. All right? We want you to be committed. All right? All month long in February, whatever you've committed yourself to, we want you to get into it. We want you to get onto it and get going with it. All right? Don't hold back. You will be so grateful to yourself for having paid attention to how that's going. And that's very cool. All right? So let's go ahead and look at the pre-programmed cards here. Yep, I have a funny little spot here that's going to get interesting, or maybe not, hopefully. I put the card right here. I have a new rack to hold things, which is super fun. Christmas was good to me. Ta-da! So I'm going to go ahead and lay out the 4 columns, and then the 3 rows, of course. I think we actually got to go up a little higher. This deck here is the Light Seers Tarot. I'm sure you've seen it around. You've witnessed other readers using it, and I thought I'd give it a try and see how it works for me. I've already looked at them a little bit and seen that they feel a little bit different than the traditional tarot. So the meanings may not be the traditional tarot readings meanings. So we'll go ahead and put that there. Ta-da! Let's go ahead and look at the first week of February, the 2nd through the 8th. Of course, we'll go 1 week at a time, and then we'll go in depth on this very first week of February, all right? So let's see what's going on. I should mention that there is some outside noise going on. There's some construction going on below me, and I don't know if it comes through much or not, but I did want to make a comment about it, at least acknowledge that it's out there doing stuff. Sometimes they'll be banging around, sometimes they won't, all right? So for the February 2nd through the 8th, this is of course where you are, this is what's blocking you, and this will be your solution, all right? Now the Queen of Cups is here showing me that there is indeed an opportunity for some emotional stuff going on. You'll be feeling some feelings. You will be acknowledging to yourself that you have feelings and that you're an emotional being, Aries. I know that it's traditional for you to just be so fiery. And yes, fire is an emotion within and out of itself. You get angry quick, but you also get calm pretty quick. And sometimes you actually feel feelings, just feelings, right? Just feeling the feelings. Right here, she seems to be feeling pretty blissful, which is nice. There's potential for that to be happening. Also, just pay attention to the fact that you or someone around you might be being an emotional person, and you want to pay attention to that person and how they're interacting with you, what their control over your situation might be, all right, or lack of control. What's blocking you? 3 of Cups. There is no real party going on for you right now, so there is no big gathering of family. There's no, you might be a little isolated this month, this particular week of the month. And it doesn't mean it's forever. It just means it's not really party time, okay? You're going to be sort of blocked from having a gathering. So just be aware that it won't be about that. Interesting. So it's not about the party, but it is about the family, okay? So if you can get together with family, the 10 of Cups is here showing me that, oh no. If you can get together with family, there will be joy and love and happiness, okay? So that is the key, is you're trying to shoot for joy, love, and happiness. Maybe not a party, but you're going to feel some feelings, or someone's going to be around you feeling some feelings, and there will be some family joy in this particular week, okay? The 2nd through the 8th of February. We'll get more information about this before we finish, but let's go ahead and move on to the 9th through the 15th. 9th to the 15th, we have the King of Pentacles showing us that, yes, we have a situation where we're paying attention to the money. We're a little concerned about the money. We want all the things about the money to be right and proper. There could also be an actual individual running around saying, hey, you need to give us money. So I feel like he's traditionally wanting to pay attention to your money, help you with your money in some way. But there's also a potential for him to have his hand out, looking for his cut or his some amount, right? He normally likes to have get a good bargain, so he may be wanting to make sure that he doesn't pay full price for whatever you're having to offer. So pay attention to who he is, what he's doing. He may try to undercut you financially, but I also get a vibe that he could be an ally in the process, trying to help you understand the best way to do what you need to do with your money, okay? The Six of Wands. This isn't going to be a time for you to take your ideas and share them and lead yourself to victory at all at this time. There's a little blockage to this, so there is no time on the main stage. There is no time to be all that winning self that you are right now, Aries. This will be a week, the 9th through the 15th, of course, where you're going to pull back a little bit. You're worried more about the money, I think, or the financial situation. But you are going to be using your good judgment. Your judgment is on point, okay? So you've seen some stuff. You've been through some stuff. So you're going to be making some good decisions at this time, and I'm very proud of you. Super cool. Love that. Nice. Maybe you'll be making good decisions about your money and how to handle that situation with the King of Pentacles, all right? We'll get more information, of course. And the 16th through the 22nd of February, we have the Magician. Perfect. Love that. You are now in a position to do whatever you need to do. You can weave whatever reality or requirements you need. You have all the tools at your disposal. This is a really beautiful card. I love it. Do your business, man. Get that shit going on. This is perfect. I really like it that you are able to create whatever you need, okay? You just have to do the effort, all right? It will be good for you. Oh, how interesting that is. So we have the Magician is playing in what looks like water, right? And then the card below it is the Moon. And here she is plunging into the water. So it looks very interesting, like, ooh, there he is. He's doing his work, and there she is underwater. Fancy. So that was just happenstance. But the Moon card here is speaking very plainly to where you're blocked. Your dreams and goals are a little on the blocked side right now. Even though you've got the ability to make things go and make things happen in the direction that you want them to happen, your dreams and goals may be a little bit stalled out, okay? So you may be, we talked about making the best of whatever situation was going on around you. This might be that time where you're pulling some stuff off. You know, you're really getting things going in the right direction and handling it. But this is that flexible time, right? You're being super flexible, you're handling your business. It isn't about the preconceived dreams and goals. It's about, I'm just making some stuff happen so I can get where I gotta go, all right? The Nine of Swords is showing that oftentimes it's about regretting how we used our power in the past. And yeah, there's definitely some regret here. We are learning, we are moving forward, and you're going to use this knowledge and understanding. Your solution is to remember how you used your power in the past so that you don't repeat that behavior and move forward properly, handling your power the better way now, okay? So you're going to be a good person, you're going to handle your stuff, you're going to use that information to do better. Oftentimes the Nine of Swords is also about people wanting to put you in charge of stuff, and you're like, I don't know if I want to be in charge of that. And the answer is, you're ready. You're ready to be in charge of that, okay? So it's good. I see there's potential. And a lot of this has to do with that commitment. Remember, we were talking about the commitment. You're definitely in a position where you're committed to the situation, and the more you stay committed to it, the more in it you will be, all right? Now, the final week of February, the 23rd through March 1st, we have the Two of Pentacles showing that your finances are starting to balance out. Fabulous. Good job, Aries. You are definitely working it out to a place where you are now able to breathe. You've worked things in the right direction and you're handling your business. Yeah, you are working everything out. Good job. Seven of Swords. It may not all be easy, okay? This doesn't have the, oh, everything is super easy. It just says, hey, I worked it out. Cool. Seven of Swords, showing that this is where you're blocked for this week. Seven of Swords is about taking your power back, right? So you're taking your power back in a certain situation and you're blocked from doing that. So you're not going to have an easy time being in charge 100% of what's going on around you. So yeah, you might be feeling a little pinch, a little bit nervous about what's going on around you. And you know, you may have to make arrangements to make things work, okay? And that's okay. You're going to find your way, but you're not going to feel as empowered as you normally do. You're going to have other people telling you stuff. But rest assured, the hard work will already be over by this time. So well done. If you're working on your finances or you're working on some other part of your world, I feel like you're getting ready to do the right thing. And yeah, you've got like, that is a beautiful card. You are definitely in a position to say, hey, I got this. I've learned what I needed to learn and I'm doing what I need to do. This is super cool. I love that for you. All right. So let's go ahead and set these cards aside, as you know I like to do. We'll set them aside. And we're going to go ahead and go right away into this first week of February. And indeed, we have, the magical Nordic Tarot is back. Ta-da! I love this deck. It's so great. It's all been pre-programmed for you. We're going to go ahead and add this information for you. And we'll get more information about this particular first week of February. All right? So, what are we doing here? We had the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is here telling us that there's an emotional feminine energy person involved in the situation. Could be you, could be someone else, but their feelings are being felt, right? Ace of Pentacles, the gift of finance is coming your way, so you're not feeling as nervous about your money at this time, so this is good news. I like that you're in a position where money is coming in. That's good news. And haha, we have a double whammy. Here's one of the double whammy. We have a double whammy being the Ten of Cups. So part of where you are is you have what feels like family around you. This could be a chosen family or real family. You're definitely feeling more cherished, more appreciative, and more a part of, okay? So whether you're home with family or not, you're definitely feeling a part of, okay? So that's very good. I like that. The money is coming in. You might be emotional because you feel like part of the family, and that feels so good. Nice. Good deal. Now then, where you're blocked, we talked about the party being blocked. It isn't time for you to get out there and party, all right? It's just really not, okay? You need to stay in your lane, stay where you're supposed to be, and take care of your business, okay? So stick around, do what's in front of you. It's going to be all right. And we have the Three of Wands. Bum, bum, bum. Yes, the Three of Wands is another blockage for you where you're not remembering past lessons from your past. So maybe you're doing a little silly stuff. It's entirely possible for you to get involved in some silly stuff. I can see the emotion of the feeling bonded and cared for by a family or chosen family, or like you've joined a group and treating you really well, like your family, and you're like, what? I just walked in and you're like feeding me and treating me well, and I don't understand. So you're not remembering lessons from past. You might get a little, you might let your guard down a little soon, all right? Might be a little bit too soon to let that guard down. Your judgment is off. Yep, judgment is here to say, yep, your judgment isn't on point right now. You're making decisions based on other things rather than emotion, or on emotion, not on good knowledge from your past. So here, don't make any big decisions this week, all right? This is the first week of February. Just try not to make big decisions. enjoy the love, all right? Just enjoy this feeling. I mean, can you see how beautiful this is? I mean, really now. What a wonderful time to be alive. I want you to enjoy that feeling of being cared for and all that good stuff. The Four of Swords is here, showing that you are going to have a good, strong foundation in power. So don't be swept away by the situation. You're going to be in charge of what's happening for you, and that is a good thing. You like that. So Aries like to be in that position where their foundation of power is stronger. So I feel like you will feel stronger within yourself. Not necessarily because they've given you power, but because you feel inside yourself more strong, more capable, more ready to face the day, because you've had this extra family time that makes you feel very a part of, right? So that's good. You're feeling like you have a nice foundation. Excellent. And now the Hierophant is here, showing that you can have a little faith. All right, we want you to enjoy having a little bit of faith and knowledge that where you are and what's going on around you, you're in the right place, okay? You're in the right place. So just breathe that in, know you're right where you belong, and appreciate that moment. It's pretty cool, right? This is beautiful. Love this for you. This is going to be a good week. Now, I have another interesting new deck to play with. It is called Messages of Cosmic Oracle Cards. Boom, 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 boom. As it's stated on the top of the deck. Dun, dun, dun. Pre-programmed already. So we're going to go ahead and spread them out a little bit. And Aries, and we're going to look for a card for you. All right. Guilt is a normal feeling. Just breathe in and let it go. Well, guilt is a normal feeling. Just breathe it in and let it go. Well, so the way this hits me is that somebody else could feel, maybe you are indeed, yeah, you're part of the family and everything is great, so they're feeling a little jealous of your success or something like that. So there could be some jealous, so you'll feel a little guilty that somebody else isn't doing quite as well, or maybe isn't doing quite as well, and they're still treating you really, really well, and you're like, hey, I'm just doing my due, because you are committed to what you're doing. You're absolutely committed to it. Remember, we were talking about your commitment. Well, your commitment is tenfold perfect, and therefore you shouldn't feel guilty about your success, all right? I don't want you to ever feel guilty, Aries, for being successful. You deserve to be successful. It's a good thing. Now, I'm going to go ahead and grab you a pocket full of rocks, all right? Because it's time for a pocket full of rocks. All right, so we have pyrite, which we're going to put down here, sapphire, and black amethyst. All right, so sapphire, of course, let's see. I think I want to put them side by side. Perfect. So pyrite is total protection. You have total protection this first week of February, the 2nd through the 8th. You are protected by the pyrite. The pyrite will keep you safe in all ways, all right? Now, both of these stones here, the black amethyst and the sapphire, are 6 chakra stones. This is a no chakra stone per se. It's pretty much an all-encompassing, all-around deal. So that has no particular place, except that I put it there because it is all around. It's an all-around protection stone. But the sapphire is all about clear vision about what's coming your way, so that you can pay attention to all the things coming your way through your third eye, right? You're getting new visions and understandings from your better angels, and your better angels are saying, hey, check it out. Let's do this. And of course, the black amethyst gives you more vision, but it also shows you the bigger picture and how you fit into the great big picture that is the universe, okay? And that is why it's all so fantastic right now is that you're really seeing how your puzzle piece fits into all of the cosmos, all right? Very cool. Okay, so we're going to set these stones down right here. Dun, dun, dun. All right. You don't have to carry these rocks if you don't want to, all right? But they are here for you if you would like, and they will definitely help you if you want to carry them, all right? Thank you again for all your likes, shares, and subscribes. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do so now. That way you won't miss any videos coming up. You've seen in this overview some of what's coming up, and you'll want to see what comes from the going deeper on the other weeks, all right? Thank you again, and we will talk next week about the 9th through the 15th, and I will see you then.